conversation. Let's get this straight. So after Elon Musk has destroyed people's lives, fired them by the thousands upon thousands, had his thug techies, young kids, come in and insult people, downright degrade them. After he has made it abundantly clear that he's a racist with his Nazi salute, pledging his allegiance to the ideology of Hitlerism. I found this video at Tabitha Speaks Politics. Give you a warning, there is profanity in it, so please be prepared. Listen to what she had to say about Elon Musk blaming the Democrats. Of course, it couldn't be the MAGA Republicans and the MAGA racists and the MAGA bigots. He's blaming the Democrats for Tesla cars and factories being set on fire. Sitting before the camera trying to be so humble and docile and so hurt because he was told to appear to be that way before he came on. Check this out.
Who told the right that the left, the Democrats, the independents, the people who don't support the people on the right, who told them that we were the party of empathy? I'm an independent. Who told them that? Clearly somebody told them that, because they all have this shared belief that the left was supposed to be the party of caring and feelings and empathy and sympathy. And I believe that's why they attempt to bully the people on the left the way that they do, because they believe that the left, the Democrats, the independents, that we're all just a bunch of bleeding hearts. Listen, we do have empathy and sympathy. We do care for our fellow man. But that doesn't mean...
Hey, put this in your ear.
Now, this is ridiculous. I hate these commercials. I hate them.
The party of caring and feelings and empathy and sympathy. And I believe that's why they attempt to bully the people on the left the way that they do, because they believe that the left, the Democrats, the independents, that we're all just a bunch of bleeding hearts. Listen, we do have empathy and sympathy. We do care for our fellow man. But that doesn't mean that you can treat us like shit and we're going to be okay with that. Where am I going? This is where I'm going.
I watched the S-Plan beat it. You're into robotics, AI. You are working with Neuralink so the blind can see and people with spinal cord injuries may one day walk. You help people in North Carolina. You help people in California when they have no communications. And I watch all of this and I have to ask, why? Why do I see people like I woke up this morning and saw that Teslas were put ablaze in one of your dealerships in Vegas? I've seen this happen all over the country. Bullets are being fired. Charging stations are put ablaze. Teslas are being put ablaze. You have experienced assassination, threats of assassination for you and your family. What have you done that warrants this? Because I see nothing that you have done except help our country.
Yeah, I mean, it's really come as quite a shock to me that there's this level of really hatred and violence from the left. I always thought the left, or Democrats, were supposed to be the party of empathy, the party of caring, and yet they're burning down cars, they're firebombing dealerships, they're firing bullets into dealerships, they're just, smashing up Teslas. Tesla is a peaceful company. We've never done anything harmful. I've never done anything harmful. I've only done productive things. So I think we just have a deranged... there's some kind of mental illness thing going on here, because this doesn't make any sense. Yeah, because this is crazy. I've never seen anything like this.
First of all, I just have to say it. I will never understand how y'all believe that that man is a genius. He can't even say one complete sentence without stumbling over his words and getting all tongue-tied. Second, did they catch the individual or individuals? Because this is happening across the United States. How does he know that the individual or the individuals is a Democrat? Because there are thousands of people on the right that hate his ass too. He's only done productive things. Was this productive? The left only spews hate? Was this not hateful? And don't tell me no bullshit about him giving his heart to us. Look at that face as he's throwing up that salute. That's not love on his face. What was productive about this? The only thing that this produced was more hate, not love. Never done anything harmful? My recollection and ChatGPT tells me that was a lie. Tesla is a loving company, a happy place. Well, black people, yeah. Black people who worked at Tesla, yeah, they think differently and have lawsuits to prove that that's not true. I went over to ChatGPT to help me remember all of the things that Elon Musk has done since the invention of Tesla, since Tesla became a household name, I guess you would say. Number one on the list is Elon Musk, and Tesla creates a hostile workplace, and he has dealt with several allegations of discrimination. Racism at Tesla. Multiple lawsuits and investigations have documented widespread racial discrimination at Tesla's factories. Plural, factories, not factory, factories. Black workers have alleged a culture of harassment, slurs, and unfair treatment. In 2023, Tesla was ordered to pay damages in racial discrimination cases. Also at Tesla, sexual harassment allegations. Tesla and SpaceX have faced multiple accusations of fostering a toxic work environment for women, including cases of sexual harassment and retaliation against those who spoke out. It goes on to talk about how Elon Musk fosters an environment of anti-union and labor exploitation. Musk has aggressively fought against unionization efforts, particularly at Tesla, which disproportionately affects low-income workers and marginalized groups who rely on labor protections. In 2021, Tesla was found guilty of illegally firing a worker involved in union organizing, and Musk was personally reprimanded for anti-union tweets. Remember when Donald Trump did a interview over there in Twitter Spaces with Elon Musk, and they were laughing about how Elon Musk fired workers who were trying to form a union or looking to striking workers. He fired them. Never done anything harmful, though, he says. 3, enabling hate speech over on X. X is unusable for those of us who are in marginalized communities. Black people, members of the LGBTQIA plus community, Jewish people, After purchasing Twitter, Musk reinstated previously banned accounts linked to white nationalism, hate speech, and misinformation. Hate speech targeting black people, LGBTQ plus individuals, and Jewish communities spiked dramatically after Musk weakened moderation policies. The Center for Countering Digital Hate reported that slurs against marginalized groups increased significantly after Musk's
orthopedic expert recommendation. Cervical tract.
Let me get this commercial out of the way. Bowman live. Tabitha speaks. I chose this because she tells it just the way it has to be told. It's not a game. It's real.
They fired, how Elon Musk fired workers who were trying to form a union or looking to striking workers. He fired them. Never done anything harmful, though, he says. 3, enabling hate speech over on X. X is unusable for those of us who are in marginalized communities. Black people, members of the LGBTQIA plus community, Jewish people. After purchasing Twitter, Musk reinstated previously banned accounts linked to white nationalism, hate speech, and misinformation. Hate speech targeting black people, LGBTQ plus individuals, and Jewish communities spiked dramatically after Musk weakened moderation policies. The Center for Countering Digital Hate reported that slurs against marginalized groups increased significantly after Musk's takeover. 4, misogynistic and anti-LGBTQ plus rhetoric. Musk has repeatedly mocked gender pronouns, leading to backlash from LGBTQ plus advocates. Hell, he mocks and talks down about his own transgender daughter. His company X has been accused of deprioritizing protections for trans users, allowing misgendering and denaming to proliferate. He has interfaced with and promoted accounts known for spreading transphobic content. 5, spread of conspiracy theories and far-right rhetoric. Musk has amplified harmful conspiracy theories, including anti-Semitic tropes and misinformation about immigrants. He has platformed and engaged with far-right figures who promote xenophobia and white nationalism. 6, environmental community harms. That's all relating to Tesla. 7, ties to authoritarian governments. Hell, we see what he's doing politically across the world. 8, public harassment and bullying of critics. We've seen him do that. Musk has personally attacked journalists, whistleblowers, and activists, often inciting harassment from his large following. He has mocked disability activists, including publicly targeting a disabled former Twitter employee. He's never done anything harmful, though. The lies he tells.
TikTok.
Tabitha speaks politics. That's where I found that video at. Let me just say this in closing. Sean Hannity, for a long time, he's over there on that network over there. They do nothing but spew hate, vitriol, racism. But this is the line that got me. He said he's never done anything wrong. He's trying to promote Elon Musk as being a patriot, an individual who is upholding the American democracy against black people. We all know who Elon Musk is. A bigot, racist, misogynistic, anti-Semitic individual. This who he is. This is who he is. And now he's trying to garner sympathy. He is there to be the hatchet person. That's what he's doing. He's doing all the dirty work. And, allegedly, that $250 million donation to the Trump campaign. It's paying off pretty big, isn't it? Elon Musk is there to make people's lives miserable. He's there to make sure all the blame goes to him. But the midterm elections are coming up next year. And Democrats, men and women around this country, or throughout this nation, you made a big mistake in December. Now you got a chance to make it up during the midterm elections. If you want others to fight with you, to protest with you, to stand with you, to march with you, do the right thing. Make sure Congress changes hands during the midterm elections. And then in 2028, you can blink your eyes, it'll be here before you know it. Make the right decision and vote these Republicans out of office. Because everything that they're doing, and they're doing it to their own people. Let me tell you something. I'm not talking to the MAGA folk, those who, you'll never reach, because they're hell-bent on just doing what they want to do. But for those of you, you're suffering just like anybody else. You're suffering just like black people. Your food stamps are being cut. Let's cut to the chase. Anyway, we're not going to be talking about SNAP benefits. It's called food stamps. Your food stamps are being cut. Your Medicare is being cut. You go to the store, the prices are jacked up. Even if you go to the dollar store or the general store or Piggly Wiggly, whatever town you live in, everything is sky high. As soon as you put gas in your car, the very few hours later, you got to go and refuel the car up. The gas prices are out of control. Egg prices are out of control. They're too busy trying to sow the cords of divisiveness and stroke the flames of racial injustice, so-called reverse racial discrimination. I read an article, the headline said 45 companies are accused of racial discrimination by the Trump administration. Since when have white people been discriminated against in the educational system? You all better learn to do your homework, read and study. I've been telling you about Mein Kampf for so long. Read the book. It is the ideology and manifesto of Adolf Hitler to his people. The Holocaust occurred. All the Holocaust deniers is not going to stop the fact that the Holocaust did occur. And it was wrong, it was hideous, it was ugly, it was damnable. And we're never going to forget it. Slavery occurred in America. It was wrong. It was hideous. It was disgusting. And we're not ever going to forget it. In the fight for freedom, justice, and equality, it's an ideology. It's not a color thing. And I close by saying this. If you think that all this stuff can't come to your doorstep, you will feel the brunt of it as well. The hunger, the poverty, the sleepless nights, the frustration, jobs being eliminated, people don't know what to do, where to turn. When we have a constitutional right to vote our conscience, never surrender, never quit.